Today, we're going to talk about how cooked food is an addiction. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate everyone who subscribed and showing me love. And if it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And thumbs up are always good as well. But today, we're going to dive into cooked food and how the wanting and craving for cooked food just helps support the fact that eating cooked food is ultimately an addiction. For me, first going vegetarian and then getting into this raw world, being a majority fruitarian, I have realized that kicking the habit of wanting and craving cooked food is extremely difficult. And that's because ultimately it's an addiction. It's no different than your addiction for alcohol or your addiction for sugar, or your addiction for heroin or cocaine or something along those lines. Cooked food ultimately becomes an addiction because of the chemicals and the processes that go into creating cooked food. But I will say this to everybody out there, as I share my personal journey, the more I get into this, and I'm speaking from the beginning of me doing this channel till now, my cravings for cooked food are getting less and less and less, because I'm telling you, it's like my body speaks to me, and you guys will notice this as well. As you start to implement more and more raw food into your diet and feel the benefits of it, your body is going to speak to you and let you know that this is ultimately what it wants. That's what your body wants. Consciously, it is speaking to you. So when you go back and you do eat cooked food, you're going to feel it more and more and more. And the further along you get, you're going to get to a point where you're going to question yourself every single time you eat cooked food. Because that's where I'm at. And if you've seen some of my recent videos, I had my binge on cooked food a few weeks ago. I've had, just a bunch of different bouts with myself on trying to kick the habit and kick the addiction of cooked food. And I am at a point right now where I am literally questioning myself every single time I do eat cooked food, because my body's reaction to it is not for the betterment of me. And that's what I'm imploring to everybody out there, is take note of those things. And what's crazy is even the things that I did enjoy from a cooked food perspective, that I enjoyed as far as from taste and satiation, it's not very tasteful anymore. Not everything. I'm not 100% there yet, but I can give a few examples. In fact, like me and the family went out to a restaurant that serves Salvadorian food, and I love this place. Always been one of my favorite places to eat. And literally, the moment I started eating the cooked food, I started to get nauseated. But I kept doing it because I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't eat enough today. Maybe something's going on. But I kept eating it like a dumbass. And I ended up puking. I ended up throwing up. It's like my body completely rejected the food. And now, I'll be honest, I don't know if I ever want to go back there. And that wasn't the only time. A couple of days later, we ate some Thai food, and Thai food has always been that's been a very tough one for me to break, because I just love it. I love Thai food. And it messed me up for almost a week, as far as from a stomach standpoint. Not to mention Thai food's got the spice element too, but like I'm eating so much good, raw, wholesome food, and my body is thriving because of it. So when I'm continuously implementing these addicting cooked foods, mixing in with that, like my body is letting me know immediately now. It's letting me know immediately that no, this is not what we want. We are not going to operate and thrive if you keep adding these cooked foods into the mix. So that's kind of where I've been at. I'm not to the point in my life where I'm 100% fruitarian yet, but I'm getting closer, because what I'm starting to crave and want more and more and more is the raw food. And I think and that's by design, because your body speaks to you, nature speaks to you. It's that symbiosis. And that's what's happening. Is my body is constantly telling me now, through different ways, through the effects of eating cooked food, through the feeling I get when I eat raw food, to now my taste buds, the satiation aspect. Because when I eat a watermelon, or I eat an orange, or I eat some grapes, or I eat an apple, or I eat some kiwi, or I eat some avocado, or I eat some leafy greens with tomatoes and cucumbers and a little sprinkle of lemon, like that is tasteful to me. That is satiating. But when I eat that other stuff now, I'll be honest, the only thing that connects me to those other foods is my conditioning and nostalgia, my memory of what, of the experience that those foods gave me before, not what they're giving me now. And that is my body speaking to me. And you're going to notice the same things, right? We're all at different parts in our journey, but take note of those things. Take note of how you feel, of your taste buds, how your palate changes. Because right now, I am not even like thinking about cooked food does nothing for me right now. I'm not 100% there yet. Maybe I'll never be. But on this journey, taking note of all these things, and I'm sharing with you all. And I'd love to hear where you guys are at on your journey as well. Do you guys experience similar things? Share them in the comments. I'd love to know. Because this has been such an enlightening journey for myself. It's the reason I created this channel, so I could share it with everybody. It's the reason I'm doing my podcast and basically everything I'm doing. Just sharing my experiences and my philosophies on health and diet and life. And so I could help other people out there who are struggling with certain things. So cooked food, it's an addiction, and it's obvious. It's not what we're naturally built to consume, right? You take a child, a child who just got to the point where they can even eat anything solid, and you put some cooked food in front of them, they're not going to be attracted to those smells. They're going to be attracted to the colors and the smells of the fruit, and then the taste of the fruit. They'll pick that over a rotisserie chicken any day. Now, from nostalgia and memory, if I go into a grocery store and I smell a rotisserie chicken, that conjures up all kinds of memories, all kinds of thoughts of when I used to eat rotisserie chicken. So that smell has a different effect on me neurologically than it does for a human that has never smelled it before, that has never consumed it before. And I know this because my daughter has never had meat, and she's mostly a raw fruitarian as well. And when she smells a rotisserie chicken, it does nothing for her. Absolutely nothing. When she smells meat or bacon or anything like that, it does nothing for her because she's not addicted to it. So it's basics. I try to keep everything as basic as possible. And the best way to truly understand our bodies and our diet and our health is to experiment on yourself and to understand that your body speaks to you. So I hope this was informative. Like I said, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know when I drop new videos and new podcasts. And give me a thumbs up. The more thumbs up, the more love, the wider range of people I can reach. So that's the plan here. I appreciate everybody. I'm out of here. Peace.